A more inclusive future looks and feels a certain way. In that sense, it looks like people being welcome to all sorts of events in a variety of different mindsets and ideas around the work that we do.
Diversity, equity, and inclusion is important to APWA and our industry as a whole because I believe our association needs to reflect the faces of our industry and in turn reflect the faces of our community that we serve.
DEI is important because it's an opportunity to bridge gaps where there are deficiencies in areas that we don't actually have representation, from things that are culturally, gender, socioeconomical. There are a lot of ways that we could bridge gaps by understanding, one, we're more alike than we're different, and that when we become more inclusive and become a better organization, we can then serve the constituents and the population at large better.
So today we're having the APWA Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Committee Brunch, which is our annual tradition. It serves as a safe space for public works professionals to not only have some great food and great conversation, but learn more about diversity-related topics.
By breaking bread and by having an opportunity to make it as least confrontational and more understanding, we can make it better.
Our long-term goals for DE&I is that our association starts to actually look and feel like the communities that we serve. The work that we do is inherently important and it impacts us as professionals, but also our communities, so we should also look like the communities that we serve.
Last year we had a major milestone for us to adopt a diversity, equity, and inclusion roadmap. This will create the short and long-term initiatives for us to really work on so that we can be more diverse, equitable, and inclusive, and in turn really help us not only survive, but thrive into the future.
We want to kind of lay the foundation to build upon so that the things and the guidelines and the initiatives that we set can be made applicable to any topic that has a DEI-centric theme and that can bring things together more cohesively together.
A more inclusive public works helps us in the future because, in my opinion, by having representation, it's important to serve the community better. When I sit at a corner and want a permit, I want to make sure that I can see someone just like myself and really reflect the makeup of our community. So in my opinion, inclusivity is all about what we need to do into the future.